Yo, what's up? What's happening? This is your boy Village Boy Wavy. It's definitely in the house, man. Stop playing with the boy. And today is yet another episode, a very special one. Alright. Even more special than the other special ones that I got.
Alright.
Alright. Get what I'm saying? So again, Humbi and I have a very special guest. Kegemo Floor. I introduce it to BW. The floor is yours, ma'am.
Dumelang batswana kwa lapeng. My name
Mhm.
is Tsotlhe Johannes.
Yeah.
Tsotlhe Johannes on Facebook. Tsotlhe Johannes on TikTok. And underscore, it's underscore
Mhm.
Tsotlhe on
Oh, yeah.
Instagram.
How many followers do you have on Instagram, guys?
44.5. Took a lot of work. Yeah.
You know how long have you had Instagram?
I think I got Instagram after Form 3 because at that time I was mainly focusing on Facebook. No, Elena and everything. I never did it because but yeah, so then I was like, I want to grow my Instagram platform after that.
Yeah.
And then I started posting solely on Instagram and kind of neglecting FB for that bit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Oh yeah. So what was your Instagram name?
That's probably in like 2018 or 2019.
So you've been there on Instagram.
I've been there on Instagram.
So hey,
Yes.
so since 2018 up until now you've gained 44,000 followers.
Yes, because with social media there's not much consistency. Sometimes like how I blow up, it was like I posted a picture and then it randomly ended up on the explore page, and that's what gave me kind of traction and everything, and people saw my content and then they started following me. But as of now, I think I've hit a ceiling, and that's where I think I need to maybe focus on a specific niche so that my content creation is
So you make content, that's what
yes,
you're
I
saying.
do.
What type of content?
Well, for now, I've been working with restaurants, interviewing restaurants. So that let me not say interviewing, more like reviewing. So I'll go out, try any new restaurants, and then review them. Because the restaurants are just group spots now. They only prioritize ribs, steaks, all of that shit, and it's basic. But what he said, thank you.
Chicken Marna main deck.
Yeah, I was working with main deck, and that was a contract per se. But now I'm just reviewing other restaurants.
Are they that good? on a scale of 0 to 10, yeah.
I feel like for their establishment, the food is good. They could possibly do better and refine certain things, like maybe the pastas. I think my issue with the pastas was maybe like I feel like if you're a restaurant, presentation and your food has to also be good. So when I taste your food, so this what you eat with your eyes first. Thank you. I think that was my only complaint with them, but I loved working with them. Yeah.
All right. So never just has to win.
Definitely.
Okay,
Definitely. I cannot disclose. It was a contract. It was private, but it was good money.
1K.
No.
2.
No.
10.
No.
5.
Around that, yes. I cannot specifically.
That's good money.
It is good money. It is people who value content creation, because nowadays people, like, I get people push like flyers or anything, and they want me to do that for 500. Especially when you're weighing someone's followers and also the ideas that they're doing, more content creation. Or come up with a nice sound that's funny, and then also pair it with a good idea. So for 500, please guys.
Content there So all right. Instagram.
Apparently.
You're an IG bait. That's what it is. Why do you
I feel like personally,
Yeah.
I'm not where I want to be. So 44.5K, I wouldn't call myself an influencer, but I'd like to say I have a lot of following. I have a lot of following, but I wouldn't say I influence people. I think by the time I influence people, I've perfected my niche. My following line has 44, but it's 44, something like 100K followers and all of that. So yeah.
All right, now I hear you. So what do you usually do? You gotta get to be that we discuss. And the topic that I have for you today is, but you know you're a pretty girl, right?
That took too long to answer.
To some extent, but then the insecurities.
But insecurity.
The insecurities.
But do you know though?
I know I'm cute.
How did you know?
I think it's Instagram, the way people often interact with me. And guys, you know, if you're pretty, sexual harassment is also because people will feel entitled to touching you. And now that's the only thing I came here to say. That's the only thing I came here to say. Hey, thank you.
Right. So since you know you're pretty and all that, the topic I have for you today is pretty girl privilege.
Okay. I know something about that.
Yeah. I want you to describe for me in your own words where now we describe our pretty girl privilege.
Pretty girl privilege, I would say it's like when you gain favor from people because you're pretty. Sometimes when you are not what society deems pretty, life is kind of difficult for you because how come can be like Tsotlhe, seven people from the next. I'm like, don't worry, but then it's just someone else. I don't know how.
Yeah,
how
someone
that
else
would
like
happen. Yes,
like
because
who?
I've seen it happen.
Someone else like who, Namna?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Alright.
Someone out there who society doesn't deem as beautiful. But
Do you think SA honeys are finer than BW honeys?
I feel like that.
You've been to SA, right?
I've been to SA. To SA. I feel like it's the same thing. I feel like it's the same thing. It depends on the occasion. Like how you but obviously you're gonna find the baddies and look on the obviously when you're going to areas like that you need to dress up, you need to badify yourself. So yeah, there are baddies.
Badify. So baddies, what is bad? What is a baddie who went?
A baddie to me is someone who maintains that upkeep. So your nails are done. When you go out, That means your style sense is dropped dead. You are not dressing like the basic girls. You're not doing that. You're not doing biker shorts.
So you have more of a sex appeal. That's a baddie.
To some extent. To some extent, yeah. That's a baddie. You don't call someone who's cute a baddie. You call someone who's sexy a baddie.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, they're bad. Because you want them bad.
So baddie not much. But because she has some cute nails or I
think every girl can be a baddie. It just depends who ring. Are you willing to commit for every month maintenance is gonna be very expensive?
On average maintenance or baddie?
It depends. It
On
depends.
what?
If you're a it depends on a lot of things. Like for me, as long as you can do my nails right and my hair right, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If regardless of or you know, as long as you
can do it right.
Yeah, what I'm paying for. Then I'm not gonna complain about music. So I don't like exceeding 1,000.
Yeah, like it's a hairstyle. Alright. You know you do a lot of.
This was actually 100 pula, and then the nails, also my toes and a foot scrub was 250. Thank you so much, man.
$299.
Yeah, like I'm a cheapskate. I get that from my mom. So if I'm not doing my own nails, I'm looking for someone who can do them at an affordable price because I don't want anything hectic.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I like working on a budget. I'm a budget baddie.
Alright. I see you. Well, have you experienced pretty girl privilege?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Example,
well, example would be, let's say you're walking, someone will give you a ride. Let's say you're in a till, maybe possibly if there's a gentleman in the back, they will offer to pay for your stuff. What else? You just get in general, men will treat you slightly better if you are pretty. They're treating us like trash, but you'll be bougie trash at least.
Ooh, damn. bougie trash.
Guys, but yeah.
Nah, I hear you. I don't know like I do as a TV. Now I can do as VIP.
Like with VIP, oh no, VIP, it's
VIP,
obvious. It's obvious.
What's an VIP one?
I used to. That's when I was like first year, second year. I used to be more rowdy around that time. So
I don't know how to lay.
these days I'm a lover girl.
Oh yeah.
I am a lover girl.
So you got a man.
I do got a man.
Oh yeah, shout out your man though.
I do.
Alright.
Yeah, so I've done that. I've gone to clubs more time and about 2 a.m. And I don't want that anymore. I had chat 12. I want to go home.
To your man.
It's please. Yeah.
Yeah, now I feel you. Mary.
But I got a bank man.
Yeah, no, I like these niggas, they offer you VIP access or they offer to pay for you go chilinda. About offer relancing because you know you can't just spend money like especially like my dear son about VIP. Baba can sing bafana.
But not because I'm a professional scammer artist. I'm ghost.
Whoosh. Okay, let's say yeah, go ahead now. 36 years old. So here GD 61. I got I got a nice boot on, a nice outfit. I smell nice. I smell like yeah, better 5 years anyone I again kaga 1 million I had 1 million what pick or rob on phone. So I think what I get it. It's a VIP guy. You'd agree, ne? Yeah. It's a penamba na how.
I get why not
One thing leads to the other. It's a penamba na how. It's hard to vie. Let's vie to my crib. Guys, that I get what
you know, we all know that book. I think in that trick in the book.
Oh, yeah. No, good like you guys, the baby, IG baddies, how like we out sing like how
I don't think we all have the same type. I don't think we all have the same type.
Is it money? It's money.
That's the type.
It's money. Money is the type.
Okay.
Because I see a lot of these baddies, man, and they are dating some niggas.
Okay.
These niggas though. What is it?
What's the money?
Yeah. So you got the money. Why do you have money?
Honestly, I feel like then was finally a lot of the other women. And then why it's getting call.
On a simple fix. Yeah, who's this?
The issue with me is if you're young and naive, if you're getting into a relationship, maybe but if you want a relationship partner isn't going to give you a relationship. You will get a provider, but I wouldn't necessarily say you will get someone who will love you and be loyal to you. So
like a relationship where?
Like a relationship.
Okay, time. Alright.
But you can't be broke.
Oh yeah.
But in my books, I wouldn't say I go for people who are extremely rich, but you need to be able to take me on a date. You need to be able to pay someone else occasionally, you know?
So I want to take you out on a date. What are you gonna expect?
I definitely do not expect Horus Gonandos or KFC. I expect it to be a nice place because you are setting an impression. If your first date KFC, it's on KFC. If that is your first impression, what are you doing for our wedding, our engagement, all of these?
Bro,
what if I like what about now? Because
like
you're a good boyfriend. No. Thank you.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
No, get out of here. Yeah, no, I don't get out of KFC. No, let me take you to my favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
We're expecting Lenzala. We're expecting Bukara.
Bukara isn't even that fancy, to be honest.
Oh, for real?
I can just yo.
Okay.
I love Indian food, but I wouldn't.
What do you want?
I love a good steak. I love a good steak
Mm.
with a salad. So anywhere where they serve good steak and not the typical steaky. Yeah, you based Norse. You know,
Bo mana
yeah, based garlic. Yeah,
okay, yeah, guy kala gira. What if I were to take you out at my crib? Yeah, no.
No,
God, okay. Oh, like a steak, yeah, no. Okay,
No.
was a meal steak.
no.
Oh,
So
man.
what I want to get nama ya steak o batla nama mo go nna.
Not necessary.
It ain't gonna be like
It
that.
ain't gonna
Nah.
be like that.
Oh,
Hey,
Called
okay.
a house
you
date.
gonna-
So
you
you'll
gonna
just
take-
first date, a house
Hey.
date.
Hey, because I'm a steak, yeah, like it's a Rihanna, man, I got bad
That's
tire.
not really how I
I
like
like
to
even
do
cook
things.
steak.
I like house
Salmonate.
dates. I like house dates when
Mm.
we're already committed to each other and we're in a relationship. Cook your steak for me. You know?
Mm.
Mm.
Do you know how to cook though?
I know how to cook. I know how to cook, but I'm not cooking the person. Yeah, you know, a beef stew. I can follow a recipe though, so
Some
I can
normal
cook some
shit.
pasta.
Some normal shit.
Some normal shit. Tshwara sa bitse dijo tsa Setswana o re normal shit. Bo bogobela jollof rolls, hey, sometimes, occasionally.
You okay with the rot?
No, I wouldn't do that. Why would I do that? Ke batla producer tse tlile kwa.
I know how the man of your dreams. I know. Hey, now I'm like a food. That's all you know. I work.
Baby, go buy it or go get it at your farm. What's that got to do with me?
At your farm, I'm gonna make a hotel in Tela.
Ha se gore wa le tlhabela bo tsa go.
Yeah, we'll make a process.
No re taisa ko bong kuku or something.
But are you planning to get married though?
Yes.
At what age? I do a
Really, really.
medical sink.
Really, really, from 5 and by the time we finish university, we'll be in committed relationships, spending marriage, guys. Ako grownish ko. Ako grownish saying.
I said move.
Yeah, so it keeps on moving. So I don't want to put an exact date to it. I feel like whenever, but I'm not staying in a relationship for more than 2 years. No.
Yeah, now that makes sense. Because my last thing I can I buy that I can't think most of our I was 7 years or someone. I won't deal and thought,
That's a good man.
eh,
What about if he makes you a fiance?
a fiance for the longest, I guess.
You can.
Wa ho
Ke
yang.
nna hela ka ring hela, ke nna hela ka ring go itleleng leng.
I don't
No.
know though.
No.
It's gonna talk a lot demand it.
Ke batla gore by the time you engage me, bo se tso save tsele tsele di kgomo itse gore wa nyala. Sa engage bo simola go save. No. Yeah, no, you're just keeping your sport. Ring e kwana go shomoga.
Oh shame. We're not safe, bruh.
No
We're
one's
not
safe.
safe.
Even the men.
Don't you ever get worried about getting cheated on?
Ke tsena mo gaborone. Ke tsena mo gaborone. Mo gaborone it's a real thing. If you're dating in gaborone, hey, unless you are able to choose well and you come from a two-parent household, and then maybe you'll be cheated on. But everyone has that fear, but you have to build it and trust people.
What happens in gaps?
Hey, Marile Maung Gonzalo, let me not just say gaps.
You could already couple I think the couple is gaps in like the other partner goes to Maung and
Naughty. That is true. That is true. The last time I was in Maung, well, but in general, it's hectic also there. It is hectic there. I feel like it's everywhere. Cheating is everywhere, to be honest. But because just because but apparently it's not like this in other places.
Yeah, now here's one thing I wanna do it. But yeah, I guess that's all I mean. I'm not Yay. Once you see your girls in one of them Sunday soccer pictures, man, on Facebook, just know it's chai. It's chai.
No, now maybe it's because I don't like sport in general, but oh
yeah. Martin Tinyan. So okay. What are the pros and cons of being a pretty girl?
The pros would definitely be you will get opportunities given to you. What else? people will favor you, people want to get to know you and talk to you, you'll gain a lot of connections, but you have to be wary or not everyone who wants to be around you has the right intentions, right? The pros are you're beautiful, of course you're going to get opportunities, pretty privilege and all of that, but specifically I hate the cons, because being pretty also means that if you are shy like me, I think something that I've gotten a lot, apparently I'm intimidating or I am rude. Guys, I have social anxiety, so in public because I don't want people talking to me. And I know it's weird because you're a social media creator. Yeah, but I hide behind the phone. I create content. I'm fun behind the phone. And with my friends, people I'm comfortable with. But other people feel like I'm going to give them that energy. And it's hard. So I come off as, there will be misconceptions about you. How did you you are a rude person because you're pretty. And then hey, she's not even that pretty.
But you're just minding your own business.
You're just minding your own business. And then also the sexual harassment aspect of it. I feel like I think even Sineo Mabengano has talked about it. You'll be put
for my Miss Botswana, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You'll be put in better positions, but sometimes because you're put in better positions, you become vulnerable. At a party, a photographer, to some extent, Batum, you will be sexually harassed.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's just how it is, man.
True.
So how do you deal with all this hate, the sexual harassment?
I feel like the sexual harassment, I'm only realizing now that get 22 that I tend to bury a lot of things. And I think every girl realizes this. So and that wasn't right. So I think now what I'm working on is building boundaries, and also okay, if I'm presenting myself this way and people think I'm rude, then guys, how okay, exactly. When you might know me from like Facebook or Instagram, and because it's so personalized, you feel like we're friends. I love you guys. I love you. But the issue is coming towards someone with entitlement towards talking to them, that time and everything. It's different. And then the sexual harassment one, boundaries. I'm shy, so sometimes I'm but I feel like I'm learning okay, I was bo conductor di condai.
What do you
Di batho mo bo main mall, ha mo main mall motho ha go tampurela bathong. Please.
I didn't know conductors swing like that.
Maybe only on me, but it's bathong. Like even when you are passing, like motho ya lo rekisa mo airtime ke ntaro itse ke batla go dira bana ba le follow bathong. That's inappropriate.
So they say that shit.
Exactly. Like because skin tone see something else besides my skin color. Thank you. Like
Nah, this is a very lovely interview there. And we're almost getting, it's almost chai.
Okay.
So I want you to give your final words, your last words, shout out your home village. Also Shovela, you're from Mushudi.
Mixed reviews. My dad is from Muchudi and my mom is from Mahalate. So shout out Bakhatla, Bokhabo, and then also shout out Bangwato, Boputi.
Dangerous area right there.
Dangerous. I come from very dangerous areas, so you can imagine.
Damn.
Why you like getting involved in with Facebook beefing, like I'm so karate kid.
Tingy. Who that?
Tingy. Oh, na bezwa ka dimpama go to rekile di drag mo sekolo. Karma.
Hey, that guy.
Yeah,
All
Karma.
video Sunday.
Karma.
Damn.
Often like Pookie.
Damn. Yeah, so shout out Mahalabe, shout out Chuvela. This your boy, Village Boy Wavy, man. Can I talk to Johannes? This is a very lovely interview, man.
Aww.
Please like, share, and subscribe, man.